he's not from around here. Let's talk about Aquaman. And this is part of the DCEU. As with the film, it is about Aquaman having to stop his half-brother, Orm, who wants to unite the underwater kingdoms to go after the surface world. To which we do see Arthur Curry go on this journey to discover he is worthy to become king. And with this, we do get Jason Momoa in the role as Arthur Curry, Aquaman, and I have to say, he was a lot of fun in the film. It was just fun to watch Jason Momoa kick ass, but at the same time being this lone hero who has a higher purpose. I do believe that it explored that pretty well with the character. To which also with this one we do get Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson as the antagonist King Orm, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as Black Manta. We also do get Tamora Morrison and Nicole Kidman. And I thought that the cast in this was great for the most part, but I got to say, the one that stole the show in my opinion was Black Manta. I thought that Yahya did great in the role as Black Manta, and I do think that he should have been more of the antagonist instead of Ocean Master King Orm. And I do gotta say, with this film, it does have some really cool fight scenes. The cinematography, the choreography with the fight scenes just looked amazing. Like, the fight scenes in this stood out. And some of the CGI was good for the most part. I mean, they're underwater, so of course it has to be CGI'd over. And with this being an adventure film, it felt fun because it did have some Uncharted vibes in it. That was pretty entertaining to watch on screen. But with this film, it does feel like a lot could have been cut out, as there was just some stuff in this that was a bit predictable, and then you had Black Manta being a much better antagonist than the main antagonist, Orm. But also with King Orm, Ocean Master, he just kind of comes off as too whiny. I will say I did kind of get Thor and Loki vibes from them, and with how Atlantis was, did kind of give me Asgard vibes. So those were kind of stuff that stood out, but with like the brother relationship, I do think it could have done better with that. But at the same time, this does kind of feel like just two different films, because we have the underwater stuff, and then we have them on this adventure on land. Two different antagonists for those two parts. Then there was the third act that did feel a bit over-bloated. But at the same time, I got to admit, Aquaman is a fun watch. Just watching Jason Momoa in the role kick ass is super entertaining. Like, is this film perfect? No, of course not. It does have its flaws. But this was one that was a standout in the DCEU as it was fun, pretty entertaining, and it was a good time to watch. Overall, with Aquaman, it was a fun film in the DCEU. But have you seen Aquaman? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.